Hey, I'm Pudded. After going after every Mega Pokémon and failing miserably to get Shiny Zygarde, I jumped straight into the brand new Pokémon Legends Z-A. Yeah, I know I'm a few days late, but cut me some slack. I was busy doing a 150-hour marathon. This time, my goal was simple: complete a full Living Dex and get the Shiny Charm. I should be able to do that in 150 hours, right? Right? The game starts with two mysterious figures watching over Prism Tower, worried about something strange happening there. Then, out of nowhere, AZ and his Floette appear. You better be catchable in this game, I'm warning you. AZ tells them that they need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. And if I know anything, that's gotta be me. I've literally gotten them all before. The scene shifts to us on a train heading to Lumiose City. Something hops into my bag. Hopefully a Munchlax. Snorlax better be in this game. When we arrive, we meet Tony, who wants me to film a promo for Hot LZ. Before we can even start, a Pancham steals my bag, so we chase him down. Turns out, Pancham has a trainer who challenges to a battle, but we don't even have a Pokemon. So Tony gives us one: Chikorita, Tepig, or Totodile. Tough choice. But I went with Chikorita, I've never picked it before, and called him Germignon. And just like that, we had our first battle, and our first look at the new battle system. Let's do this! Okay, I can move around, right? Oh, how do I change moves? Oh, okay. That's actually really nice. Oh, I love this. I love this. After we won, Pancham's trainers ran off, and we finally got our bag back. But before long, night fell, and the Z-A Royale began. Trainers filled the streets ready to battle, but we weren't part of it. Not yet. We tried to run, but we were cornered. Only for Floette to swoop in and save us. Holy sh... Pikachu! After that chaos, we're taken to Hotel Z, where we meet AZ. He lets us stay there during our visit to Lumiose. And that's when something crawls out of our bag. Not Munchlax, sadly. One day I'll find you, buddy. The next morning, Tony explains that the Z-A Royale is a massive tournament held that night to crown the strongest trainer in Lumiose. She wants me to join, and let's be honest, refusing wasn't really an option. Not after seeing Floette's Light of Ruin firsthand. So I accept and join Team MZ. Apparently, if you rise from rank Z all the way to rank A, you get a wish granted. Oh, I'm definitely winning this. Tony teaches us how to dodge inside the hotel. We also meet another member of Team MZ, Lida. Then Tony challenges to a battle, and she uses both Tepig and Totodile. Okay, that's straight up cheating, miss. But after winning, we're finally free to explore Lumiose City. Hey, focus, follow. God damn it, Tony. Tony, come on. Next, we visit the first wild zone. Those are small areas inside the city filled with Pokemon. Tony, you're really annoying. I hate Tony. Before that, we stop at the Pokemon Center and get the Pokédex app. So now we can really start feeling that Living Dex. In Wild Zone 1, Tony teaches us how to catch Pokemon, and we grab our first, Fletchling. Each wild zone has a completion percentage. To hit 100%, you need to catch every Pokemon in that area. Challenge accepted. We catch Bunnelby, Scatterbug, Tumorip, Weedle, and a Pichu, bringing our total to 7. I tried catching a second Pichu for the Dex, but yeah, it won't be that easy. One Pokemon was still missing, but the path was blocked by boulders. Since I didn't have Rock Smash yet, I continued the story and met Mabel. She was supposed to give me a reward for catching 5 Pokemon, but nope. It was just a way to recruit me for some tasks. Completing the Pokédex, battling, finding Megas, you name it. Lucky for her, I love doing those kinds of challenges. Reaching level 2 in a research got me Rock Smash, so I could finally go back and break those rocks. Damn, there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, we're getting to 250. On the way out, we meet Naveen, another Team MZ member, who gave me a hat to complete the outfit. After smashing the rocks, I caught Pidgey, completing Wild Zone 1. That night, I got confirmation for my promotion match against Zack, but before that I needed a challenger's ticket, which meant fighting through the Royale at night. During that my Weedle evolved into Kakuna, but quick clarification, a Pokemon only counts for the Living Dex if it's fully evolved, or I already have its previous stage, so Kakuna doesn't count yet. After earning the ticket I faced Zack, beat him, and ranked up to rank Y. Then Emma appeared, now a detective, following in Luker's footsteps. She congratulated us, and mentioned she's searching for someone on Tony's request. Yeah, she's hiding something. Also, Emma Naruto run. I swear everyone has done this joke. Back at the hotel, everyone's starving, and Tony decides to cook. Yeah, I'm not touching that. Definitely poisoned. The next day, Tony drags me to Prism Tower, which is closed for restoration. A shame, I wanted to meet Clement and Bonnie. I bet we will later. right? On the way, we meet Tarragon, head of Racine Construction. They're obsessed with someone named Canary, and they leave scaffolding obstacle courses all over the city. Completing them earns colorful screws, which you can trade for Canary dolls that give XP, money, health boosts, and some other stuff. Not my priority right now, but I'll need them later. Tony also shows us Mega Crystals, which drop Mega Shards. We'll be trading those eventually. Then, bad news. My Switch 1 physical copy of the game got lost in the mail, where its extreme unluck counter goes up again. But I did redeem a rolls from mystery gifts, so that's one more for the Dex. And it also brought the God of War right, so that's a win. Later, Tony asked me to jump off a building. I swear, she's plotting something. We reached Wild Zone 2, but before diving in, I explored the rooftops. I found Emolga, Flabebe, and Esper. Then, inside Wild Zone 2, I caught Budew, 2 Magikarp, Binacle, and Patrat. One Pokemon was still missing. Chat said that it might be a night spawn, so I decided to return later. During that, my lost copy finally arrived. Then Kakuna evolved into Beedrill, and I caught another Kakuna, completing our first full evolution line. Later, I met Tony at a cafe near the tower. Then we're introduced to Vinny, the secretary of Quasartico Inc., the company behind the Wild Zones. Seems like a good guy, I like him. Then Tony wants us to meet Emma at Lucre's Burrow. But first we see Ivor, leader of the Fist of Justice, preaching about abolishing wild zones so humans and Pokemon can live together. After Tony fires some comments, Josie, one of his members, challenges me. Of course I win, but Tony's really getting me in trouble. Ivor promises to defeat me someday. Sure buddy, see you in 30 hours. Before meeting Emma, I stopped by Wild Zone 3, where I caught Litleo, Pancham, Skido, and 2 Pikachu, completing it in record time. At Lucre's Burrow, Emma asked for our help with her detective work. Time to put on the trench coat and get to work. First case. A woman lost her ring after a wild Sableye snatched it. Don't worry ma'am, Detective Pared is on the case. Before chasing down that little thief, I caught a Spinarak, 2 Gastlies, Ekans, and a Spoopa. Then, I tracked down the Sableye, caught it, got the ring back, and saved the day. But one Pokemon was still missing. Looks like we'll have to come back at night. After that, I decided to change my outfit, gotta look good for detective work, and tackled another quest. Second case. This time, a woman wanted to trade a Pikachu for a Heracross. Good thing I caught a spare. And get this, his name is Boys! Oh, and Marip evolved into Fluffy. Only one side quest left. Third case. A guy claimed he saw a really big Bunnelby and needed me to check it out. Naturally, I did what every gamer would do in this situation. Completely ignored the objective and explored the city. I visited the museum and found an exhibition about Hisui. Man, I really miss Legends Arceus. And Paul. Is that Volo's outfit? It was told that the person... Volo is alive. Volo is alive! How? While wandering, I caught a Pansear. Then finally found the guy. And he wasn't kidding. That Bunnelby was an Alpha Bunnelby. Big bunny. After dealing with that, Germingo evolved into Bayleaf. Then I met with Emma and Tony again. Emma wanted to show me Mega Evolution for the first time. But first, I had to beat her in battle. After a solid fight, she revealed Mega Ampharos. Absolutely majestic. Next up, my promotion match against Wyvern. But before that, I returned to the rooftops and caught a Vivillon. Yes, that's how you pronounce it. Then, got absolutely demolished by a Gumi. Gumi! Out of nowhere! Level 37! Can I get it though? Oh, okay, it's mad now. That's too strong for me. Ah! Yeah, I didn't catch him. When night fell, I went back to Wild Zone 2 and 4, where I caught Staryu and an On-Edge. Then it was time to prep for my next Challenger's ticket, and the battle against Wyvern. But before that, I caught a Spritzy and started a new quest. This one involved finding a special twig to heal a sick Fennekin, which sent us to Wild Zone 5. There, I caught a Bellsprout, Venipede, Abra, Electrike, and 2 Pidgeotto, completing the zone. While heading back with the twig, I found an Ariados and some Baniri, caught them all, and healed Fennekin, who joined the team right after. Then, I had to fight a Chespin multiple times before he finally joined me. And right after, I entered the parkour contest with a Froakie. Let's just say my coordination skills are non-existent. But we did it, and Froakie joined the squad. I named him Ninja Kermit, and he immediately evolved. Before continuing the story, I caught a Trubbish, and I decided to complete Wild Zone 6. There were a few tough alphas, but I still managed to catch Houndour, a second Fluffy, Swablu, and Meditite. Then I took down Wyvern, ranking up to rank X. The next morning I had a friendly spar with Naveen to get to know him better. Turns out his family hates him. That's rough, buddy. After that, I got the notification for my next promotion match. My opponent this time, a kid named Javi. Xavi? Javi? I don't know. Right after that, I got my challenger's ticket, evolved Ralts into Curlia, and faced a girl who called herself a Kakuna Master. I beat her pretty easily, and then you won't believe what happened next. Shiny! 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 Where? Where is it? It has to be here. Oh! It's a Weedle! It's a shiny Weedle! Yep, a shiny Weedle, right after beating the Kakuna Master. That's poetic. Of course, I evolved it all the way to Beedrill, and that's exactly what I named it. With my luck rolling, I went to face whatever his name is, once and for all. On the way, I caught a Pampor, then completely swept him. Easy win, new rank W, and another round of Tony's totally safe cooking. I'm still alive, but barely. Next morning, AZ asked me to deliver some stuff that Lida forgot, and I found her practicing her dance, and she opened up about her past. She basically came to Lumiose to be part of a dance school, but then she wasn't able to. She had a roommate, and the roommate got signed with the talent agency and left. She stayed alone, and since she couldn't work and study at the same time, she couldn't pay the rent, and then went to the streets and got picked up by AZ and Tony. Yeah, I feel that. Then I immediately destroyed her in battle. Sorry, Lida. I'll refund you the prize money. I got another promotion match notice, and Lida told me I could wait for nighttime on benches. While doing side quests, I was offered a shiny Mareep. No reaction, but trust me, I'm always happy with a new shiny. It evolved right after, and joined the team. I also evolved an Alpha Bunnelby into Diggersby. As night fell, I caught a Floette, without realizing it at the time, and evolved one of my Ghastly into Haunter. Then I went to face Rintaro at his restaurant. I don't know what he's been feeding to his Pokemon, but this was easily the toughest battle yet. Wait, you have Simisage? He has the 3 monkeys, right? Yep. He used Protect! Okay, I think it's the first time I really have an issue defeating someone. Holy sh... Pikachu! Okay, this one is tough. Eventually, I got the win and ranked up to rank V. As I walked out, a dog approached me. Hello, little guy. Then, Emma called saying that this wasn't just a dog, but in fact Zygarde in its 10% form. And before I knew it, Zygarde jumped on top of a building with me. That's a strong dog. There, an Absol was going on a full-blown alcoholic rampage. As he lent me a Mega Ring and a Lucario, and I had to stop it. This is what's called Rogue Mega Evolution. A Pokemon gone berserk, Mega Evolving on its own, and the only way to calm it down was to use Mega Evolution myself. Mega Evolution! Let's go! After an intense fight, I defeated Absol and received the Absolite. Then, Absol returned, this time wanting to join the team. Just like that, we got our first Mega Pokemon. Quick pause to explain. This game doesn't just have a regular Pokédex. It has a Mega Evolution Pokédex. So besides completing the Living Dex and getting the Shiny Charm, we also need to collect every single Mega Stone. We've done it before, easy peasy. Next morning, Tony told me some new wild zones opened up, and Vinny wanted to talk about the Rogue Megas. But before I could leave, Tony stopped me. She wanted to test my new Mega Evolution. Turns out, she had a Mega Manectric. Cool Pokemon, but not strong enough for my Mega Absol. Then, I switched focus to catching. Time to clear every wild zone available. On Wild Zone 7, I caught Roselia, Hippopotash, 3 Vanillite, 2 Alpha Fletchinder, and 2 Shuppet. I was missing Audino, but before that, I evolved one of the Fletchinder into Talonflame. And this thing is massive. Then, I caught Audino and completed the zone. Out of nowhere, Mabel wanted to see me for some... I went with Charmander. Then I evolved them into Charmeleon, and I called him Hamilton, of course. On Wild Zone 8, I caught 2 Numel, Drillbur, Matchup, Sandile, Krokorok, and 2 Gibbles. One evolved into Gabite right away. Then, in Wild Zone 10, I caught 2 Slowpoke, 2 Corvania, and then... Oh no. Okay, can we catch this? Oh shoot. What level is it? 42? Nope. Goodbye.
Hello there.
Oh no! It can walk on land! Yeah, that's nightmare fuel. Still, I caught 3 Dynamo and a Watchog. Oh, Arbok. What level is it? Yeah, no. Oh shit, it came after me! Yep, I screamed, but I caught it, finishing the zone. Then I evolved one of the Corvania into Sharpedo, completing that line, and caught a Scraggy while wandering around. That's when it hit me. Wait, now that I think about it... I'm still missing Pokemon from here. Did I even get here? Yeah, the long hours were starting to get to me. On Wild Zone 9, I caught a Kadabra, a Carbink, evolved Fluffy into Ampharos, and finished with Mawile. After a few side quests, a kid offered to trade an Abra for a Riolu. Yes, please. Oh, and remember AZ's Lucario? I didn't get it. Maybe later, who knows. While catching another Abra, I also decided to grab the Alpha Pokemon from Zone 5. Got an Alpha Bellsprout, evolved it into Weepinbell, and an Alpha Whirlipede. With all current zones complete, it's time to move forward. I finally headed to Quasartico to meet Vinny, but first, Tony and I had to face the building's elite security. Vinny appeared and took us to the battle court, where he explained that Quasartico detected Rogue Absol's energy, but couldn't find anything at the site. Then, he got all serious. Could Vinny be evil? Could Quasartico be the villain team of this game? Nah, he's just a cool dude. He told us that Quasartico was struggling to handle the rogue Megas, and that they were giving Mega Rings to the top ZA Royale trainers to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. If Tony and I beat them in a promotion match, we'd jump to rank F and help fight the rogue Megas. Before the match, Germinium evolved into Meganium, and then Vinny revealed the first new Mega Pokemon. No. For real, for real? No. Holy sh!
Pikachu!
It's Shenron! Yeah, that looks dope. We beat him, ranked them to rank F, and Curly evolved into Gardevoir. Inside the HQ, Vinny asked us to officially join their investigation, revealing that 2 years ago, as he warned them Lumiose was in danger, leading to them investigating the origin of this mega power. Tony also confirmed she created Team MZ to help. Then, the CEO, Jet, appeared, too important for us peasants. Before we left, a receptionist said we could trade Mega Shards for Mega Stones. I grabbed Audinite, Sablenite, and Aerocronite, unlocking Mega Audino, Mega Sableye, and Mega Aerocross. Tony wanted food, so we hit Novo Cafe, where Naveen told us that we'd soon face a famous streamer named Canary. That's literally Yono. Turns out Naveen's a huge fanboy. Then Vinny called about new rogue Mega Pokemon, Mega Slowbro, Mega Camerupt, and Mega Victreebel. Each member got one target, but of course, I'm doing all three because these people can't do anything alone. Not you, Lida, you're cool. Before leaving, AZ had something for us. Meganumite! Oh my god! Finally! After some side quests where I bought a fossil, revived it into Tyrant, and Mega Evolved Gardevoir, I faced a 3-battle course in Restaurant Lana, and Mega Evolved Meganium for the first time. Mega Evolution. Ooh. Okay, no, not what I expected. Not too bad though. It was now time to tackle the rogues. First up, Mega Slowbro. With Tony's help, we beat it and got the Slowbro Knight. Then Best Dog Zygarde showed up spying on me again. Sus. Next, Terragon ambushed me, salty that I ranked up so fast. After I crushed his goon, he admitted he just wanted to test me. Respect. Then I met Lead on a rooftop, super safe spot by the way, and battled Mega Camerupt. And got the Cameruptite. Finally, Naveen joined me to face Mega Victreebel, and we got the Victreebelite. Back at Hotel Z, Zygarde challenged me to a battle. I didn't want to hurt him, but I had to. He gave me a pebble afterward. I'll treasure it forever. Then someone unexpected appeared. Who are you? Want me to properly explain. Lysander! What the?
Pikachu!
He's alive. He seems confused, but says Zygarde chose me and that I must protect Lumiose. Then he warns, AZ will face his sins. Moments later, I got a new promotion match. I'd be fighting Canary. Naveen was torn between cheering for her or me. Fanboy problems. Before that, I finished a few quests, evolved one of my Numels, and then showed the lady Mega Camerupt. Also, Ninja Kermit evolved into Greninja. At the hotel, Naveen gave me intel. To battle Canary, I had to join her game show for fans. While prepping, Hamilton evolved into Charizard, and with Naveen's help, I totally cheated my way through. During this, I discovered that Canary's partner is an Electros, so I suppose that it would be receiving a new Mega Evolution. I had the Dynamo into my team and called it Stream, because water stream, Canary's a streamer, I'm a streamer, yeah, I think it's a good name. Speaking of streamer, you can follow me on Twitch. I do a bunch of cool Pokemon stuff and sometimes some other games. So if you'd like to maybe be part of my next video, please do drop a follow. I really appreciate it. Also follow me here on YouTube. It means a lot. After wiping out our fan Manny, I finally decided to challenge Canary at Racine Construction. Before that, I traded a Slowpoke for a Galarian Slowpoke, evolved Stream into Electric, then bought a Medichamite, an Abomazite, and a Thunderstone to evolve Stream fully into Electros. At Racine Construction, I faced Terragon, and he had a new Mega Pokemon. Excadrill. It's his last Poke. No! Excadrill? No! Holy...
Pikachu!
It's a... I don't even know what that is, but it's so epic. What the...
Pikachu!
Yeah, that's going on the team. After beating him, he revealed he'd been the hologram on Canari's game show. That's actually really weird. Then I finally faced Canary, who was live streaming. I didn't want to interrupt a fellow streamer, but we have a game to complete. Before the battle, I had a Drillbur into the team and called it Cruiser. It means dig in French. During the fight, we saw Mega Electros for the first time. Ooh. What? I beat her, ranked up to rank E, and she swore a lot. Then she gave me a plush to give Naveen, and he absolutely lost it. The next day, Vinny called about new rogue megas and wild zones. Before exploring, I bought an Electro site at Quasartico and decided to head to Wild Zone 11. I caught Clauncher, Stunfisk, Clawitzer, Furfrou, and Inkay. Then Mega evolved Stream in battle and caught an Alpha Slowbro. I couldn't find the last Pokemon of Zone 11, so I wrapped up the day there. You might have been wondering since the start, did you actually play for 150 hours straight? Do you think I'm crazy? Of course not! I had help from my friend Irony, who covered for me during the nights. Go give him a follow, he definitely deserves it. The next morning, I evolved Inkay into Lord Malamar and kept hunting for the last Pokemon in Wild Zone 11. After 10 minutes of fighting nothing, I moved on. In Zone 12, I caught 3 Snoruns and a Snover, then immediately died. Oops. After that unpleasant death, I got my revenge, caught an Abomasnow and a Machoke, evolved Krauser into Excadrill, then found Delibird, Go-Goat, and Bergmite, clearing the zone. I also Mega evolved Abomasnow after this. Wild Zone 13 was bug heaven. I caught a Pinsir, an Alpha Whippingbell, a Phantom, and 2 Scythers. Back to the story. The next rogue megas were Beedrill, Hawlucha, and Banette. Then I noticed I had some money, so I went to buy a Megastone. I couldn't decide between Charizardite X or Y, but I mean, there's just one option. Cool Dragon. While grinding for Mega Charge, I caught a Cleffa, and picked up the Excadrill to Mega Evolve Krauser. Tony then taught me how to glide with my phone. Seriously, where can I download this app? We defeated Rogue Mega Beedrill together, and earned the Beedrillite. Next, Lida and I took down Mega Hawlucha, for the Hawlucha Knight. And then Naveen helped me defeat Mega Banette. That one was tough, but we got the Banetite. Afterwards, Zygarde and El appeared. El commented that Zygarde would be very useful against rogue megas without a mega form of his own. Clearly, he never tried Dynamax adventures. Back at the hotel, I got my next promotion match against Ivor, but before that I caught another Ralts. And as I crossed Wild Zone 11, no thank you, bye bye. Oh, Gyarados! There's a Gyarados there! It's the one I'm missing! There was a Gyarados right here! Never saw another one, so I just evolved Magikarp instead. Then Chad told me I should start grinding for Greninja's Megastone. If you didn't know, at launch, the Kalos Starter Megastones were given as prize for reaching specific ranks in online ranked matches. During Season 1, if you reach rank K, you received the Greninjite, allowing Greninja to Mega Evolve. After getting absolutely destroyed for an hour straight, I finally Mega Evolved Greninja. At the Fist of Justice dojo, I expected to battle Ivor, but instead fought Josie. After beating her, Ivor rushed in, panicking about his missing sister, Gwen. So we teamed up to find her. We went to Emma for help, and after searching around Lumiose, we were led to Canary, who challenged me to a rematch. It hadn't even been a day since I beat her, and she already wanted to lose again. After the battle, she gave us an enigma that led us to the Lumiose sewers. There, I caught a Noibat, then a Klefki to unlock a sealed door. But that didn't work, so Ivor did this. Oh no. He's gonna... Justice punch... No. He punched the door. After that, I found a Skrelp and 2 Litwick. And here's where I put one of my theories into action. We'd learned earlier that Gwen was the same girl from Canari's game show, and that she had a keystone. Her partner, Chandelure. So I took a gamble, evolved the Litwick into Lampant, named Fu, and added it to my team. Further down in the sewers, Ivor's Justice Punch didn't work on a fake wall. But we eventually found Gwen, and of course, to figure out what's going on, we had to battle her. And you know what that means. She's Mega Evolving Chandelure, oh my god. Oh, nice! Okay, that's a great Mega. After losing, Gwen admitted that she was only hiding in the sewers to get away from Ivor. And honestly, seeing how he punches everything, I don't blame her. Before facing Ivor, I grabbed the Duskstone and evolved Fu into Chandelure. At the dojo, my battle with Ivor began, and surprise, he had a new Mega Pokemon too. Okay, it's time for Phalanx, I think. Yeah! What? After beating Ivor, I ranked up to rank D and left before Gwen could scold him again. The next day I got a mysterious call from someone in the Rust Syndicate. Apparently Tony owed them money, and since she'd suddenly disappeared... How convenient. Now Lida and I had to meet them and clean up this mess. Since I wasn't exactly in a rush to fix Tony's latest mess, I decided to grab the Chandelurite first and explore the new wild zones. In Wild Zone 14 I caught an Aron, 2 Helioptiles, a Laron and an Onyx. Zone complete. On Wild Zone 15 I caught a Pumpkaboo, a Gorgeist and a Scolipede. But I was still missing one Pokemon. Apparently Larvitar spawns on the rooftops. Problem is, I needed to fix this Holovator to reach them, and to do that, I needed a side quest I didn't have yet, so I marked it for later. While roaming around, I also caught a Garbodor, a Pansage, and 2 Swirlix. Time to face the Rust Syndicate. At the entrance, a random grunt picked up a fight with me, and then a higher up named Philippe appeared. Turns out, we'd humiliated their guards. Yeah, that was me, and I'd do it again. Naturally, we had a new Mega Evolution. Nah! Holy, it's golden! What? Oh, I forgot I was in the fight! After beating Philippe, he brought us inside to meet Corbo, the boss himself. Apparently we'd need to do some odd jobs to pay off Tony's little loan, which had ballooned to 1 million Pokemonies. I don't know if that's the name. And just like that, we were officially criminals. Nice. When we got back to Hotel Z, Tony finally showed up. She better help pay this. But first, more Rogue Magas. While Barbaracle and... Barbaracle! Oh, if only I knew what was coming. While tackling some side quests, this happened. I heard a shiny! Is that a shiny Pikachu? It's a shiny Pikachu!
Oh my god, the Gen 1 weed!
At least I have a shiny Pikachu! What shinies do you have? None! Haha! Later, while hunting for Mega Ampharos, Naveen and I ran into another elevator issue. Then Gwen appeared and said she'd fix it if we beat her in a battle. We won! And of course, there was a phantom hanging around. Go away, buddy. Then came the rogue Mega Ampharos. We defeated it and earned the Ampharosite. Afterward, Emma showed up, saying she was looking for Al, which considering his past isn't surprising. Next up, a brand new rogue Mega, Mega Barbaracle. No clue what to expect. What? He looked awesome, but... Oh! 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 Yeah, that didn't go well. Eventually, we beat him and got the Barbarosite. Before we could leave, Zygarde and El appeared again. He said Quasartico might be behind the rogue Magas. The timing of Prism Tower's renovations matched their appearance. Then they just left, as usual, leaving more questions than answers. Only Mawile remained. We met up with Tony, took it down, and got the Mawilite. After the battle, Tony tried to gaslight me about her totally innocent loan with the Rust Syndicate. Nice try. I see right through your evil mastermind act, Tony. I'm watching you. Back at the hotel, everyone was starting to see Tony for who she really is. Good. Then we got a call from Corbo with our first Syndicate job. But before that, I finally found our last team member, Antonio the Aulucha. I also caught Tugumi during the rain and evolved another Shuppet into Banette. Then it was back to Syndicate work. Our first criminal job? Go to an abandoned building, deal with a bunch of Gengars, caught one, and report back to Corbo. Honestly, it didn't even feel illegal. Next job, clean up the sewers. Really? Where's the rob the museum or awaken an ancient evil type of stuff? I miss the classics. After cleaning, Corbo appeared again, showing interest in the rogue Magas. He also revealed something huge. Al is actually Lysander.
Wow!
And he was the one that helped Corbo when he was a kid. Now Corbo wants to repay him. Turns out, the boss isn't such a bad guy after all. Didn't see that coming. Our next mission was to deal with some outsiders invading the Syndicate's turf. Finally, some real gang work. Except no. It was just a bunch of snobs from the Society of Battle Connoisseurs. I don't know how to say this. We handled them easily, and Corbo showed up again. For the leader of a crime syndicate, this guy has too much free time. That's when I noticed something important. Corbo is height challenged. He's really short. He's still our short king though. Before we could leave, a commotion broke out nearby. We found Tony and Jet dealing with an angry crowd. Gee, I wonder who caused it. One protester attacked me and Corbeau, but we took him down easily. Afterward, Tony took Jet somewhere safe. Sure, totally not manipulating the CEO for clout or anything. Later, Corbeau called me into his office. He told me that the loan was finally paid off and that I was free to go, but he also wanted a battle. Perfect timing because my next promotion match had just been announced, and my opponent, none other than Corbeau himself. We started off as enemies, became criminal partners, and now we're respected rivals. It's time to face off the boss of the Rust Syndicate, Corbeau. But as always, before tackling the next big thing, I had to do a few side quests. Next to Wild Zone 11, I helped the guy who'd lost his Galarian Stunfisk, and after finding it, he just gave it to me. Thanks, random dude. After yet another outfit change, I was officially ready to face Corbeau. For real this time. And of course, it's tradition, he had a brand new Mega. Scolipede, let's go! Holy... Okay, that's awesome! We defeated Corbeau and ranked up to rank C. Before I left, Corbeau said he'd meet me back at Hotel Z. During dinner, Tony was apologizing for everything she'd done. Everyone else forgave her, but I'm not falling for that again. I can see right through your BS, Tony. Then Corbeau showed up at the hotel, asking for a room. Look at him compared to Easy. The next morning, Corbeau checked out and left Tony a huge tip, which he immediately used to pay off her debt to Philippe, who'd come to pick Corbeau up. I see what you did there, buddy. Smooth move. After that, Lid and Naveen received their Mega Rings. Maybe now they'll be more useful in the rogue Mega fights. That's directed at you, Naveen. You're still cool, Lida. I was supposed to test them in battle, but new Wild Zones appeared. You already know what that means. Wild Zone 16 is full of Pokemon I needed. I caught Phalanx, Medicham, Florges, and Ampharos to replace my shiny one, 2 Froakies, and a Barbaracle. Couldn't find the last one, so I moved on for now. Then we had Wild Zone 17, and this one... oh boy, this zone is tough, like, really tough. Pyroar! And I died. Perfect. Somehow I managed to catch Pyroar, Lampent, Skarmory, and 2 Chespin. Then I evolved 1 Chespin and 1 Froakie into Quilladin and Frogadier. When I went back to Wild Zone 16, I finally found the missing Pokemon, Starmie. That's one less Water Stone I'll have to use. Now it was time to face my friends. First I defeated Lida, and then I battled Naveen, who, as I suspected, had the surprise waiting for me. Let's see. Does it get like a hood over his head? Ooh, the drip! After beating Naveen, we went to Novo Cafe to grab a bite, when suddenly we were approached by... a maid? She introduced herself as Laban, a member of the Society of Battle Connoisseurs, or SBC, because I'm not saying that full name every time. They're the same snobs Corbeau and I scared off earlier. Laban invited Tony and me to a gathering organized by Jacinth, the SBC's leader. Before leaving, she warned us that we should attend, or there would be consequences. First criminals blackmailing me, now the rich ones too. Great. But before that, I went shopping in Quasartico and bought a bunch of Megastones. Pidgeotite, Manectite, Houndoomynite, Lopunite, and Sharpedoite. I don't even have half of the Pokemon for them yet, but I will. Oh, and by the way, Mega Sharpedo. Shark. Back to the main story. Naveen told me I couldn't show up to the SBC gathering dressed like this. Excuse me? This jacket is dope. Either way, I beat the shop lady in a battle, and she gave me something more elegant. Meanwhile, Tony refused to change, says she likes her jacket too much. Yeah, sure, probably because it's stuffed with illegal items. Just as I was about to attend the gathering, I found a side quest that unlocked the elevator next to Wild Zone 15, so naturally I did it. Now I could finally reach the rooftops, caught 3 Larvitars, evolved 2 of them, and completed Wild Zone 15. I also finished the quest that required me to show someone a Mega Medicham. Now, for real this time, I was ready to attend the SBC gathering. And at Al Richie Sim, we met Jacinth. If you thought I disliked Tony, oh boy. I hate this woman even more. She wanted us, and a bunch of our past opponents, to participate in a tournament. Normally, I'd be thrilled about that. But she's just so insufferable. Before the tournament started, Tony got an alert about 3 new Rogue Megas, so we had to leave. Laban tried to stop us again, warning that something bad might happen if we didn't stay. After meeting Jacinth, honestly, the worst thing that could happen was spending another minute near her. Are you for real? We had to stay sharp. The 3 Rogue Megas were Frostlass, Altaria, and Venusaur. Frostlass was completely new, couldn't wait to see it. But first, you know what's coming. Side quests. There was one where I had to use a Pupitar against an On-Edge. Did that, and evolved it into Tyranitar. Back at the rooftops, I caught a Dedenne, and headed over to Racine Construction to trade some screws for Canary Dolls. I bought the blue plush to boost my catch rate. No way I'm missing a shiny just because I didn't have one. After that, it was time to get back to the main story. First up, Rogue Mega Frostlass. Oh! Okay, that looks really good. Sword and Shield really missed a good opportunity here. After defeating it, we got the Frostlass site and... God, where did she come from? I'll get to your tournament when I have time, Jacinthe. Get out! She's coming back, isn't she? On the way to Mega Altaria, I came across another Ralts and 2 Eevees. 2 down, 7 to go. Then Lida and I took down Rogue Mega Altaria, got the Altaria Knight, and as expected... now she wants to buy Hotel Z. I really can't stand you. The final Rogue Mega was Venusaur, the only Kanto starter getting this treatment. Finally he's getting some love. But not from me. And you don't get my love either, Jacinthe. Get out of here! So yeah, time to go to the tournament she's been threatening me about. Please God, just let me go in peace. Wait, what? Jacinthe decided to trap me so I'd go to the tournament. Jacinthe, I was about to go, this is just useless. Don't you throw your maid at me? What the? No. For real, for real? Holy sh... Okay, this looks nice. I wasn't expecting that. Turns out Laban was forced to be Jacinthe's maid. That woman's a monster. She must be stopped once and for all. As I head toward Hotel Richie Sim, my next promotion match is announced. Now I have even more reason to end Jacinthe's reign of terror. The tournament starts. I face my old promotion match rivals, Canary, Ivor and Corbo. Then, right before the final match against Jacinthe, Zygarde crashes the party. Elle appears and says Zygarde wants to fight me again. And of course, Jacinthe loves the idea. She's not the one battling a legendary. Zygarde absorbs some cells and becomes its 50% form. The battle's tough, but we pulled through. After the fight, he returns to normal and leaves. Elle explains that he'll try to gather as many Zygarde cells as possible, and warns us about the impending future and how everyone needs to consider why Zygarde showed up there. Now, back to business. You're going down, Jacinthe! Okay, I'll admit it, that's a banger. Oh, new Mega? Clefable! What the hell does Clefable have? I don't really like Clefable's Mega. After a long fight, we finally defeat Jacinthe and rank up to rank B. We're free from this witch. That night, on the roof, AZ mentioned someone or something called Angie. Maybe it's the tower? I really hope Clement and Bonnie are okay. Can't wait to see them. The next day, AZ reveals the energy creating the Rogue Megas is coming from the tower, and that only one Pokemon can truly handle it. Mega Floette. Wait, Mega Floette? Oh, we're definitely getting you this time. But only the strongest Mega Evolution user can control it. And of course, Tony wants to try. Now that I've beaten Jacinthe, you're next, Tony. Vinny asked us to go to Quasartico, but before that, new Wild Zones appeared. Wild Zone 18 gave us Salamence, 2 Baggins, Lopunny, Altaria, and 2 Fanakins. I evolved the Baggin into Shelgon and both Fanakin into Braixen. During the night I caught Noivern and completed Zone 18. Then came Wild Zone 19. Caught a Kangaskhan and 2 Clefairy. Evolved one into Clefable, only missing Drumpa and a few Eevees. But before that... Shiny Kangaskhan! Shiny Kangaskhan! All
Pikachu!
I didn't save. I got it! Let's go! It's what I'm saying, I only get shiny Megas. After some grinding, I caught Drumpa and the rest of the Eevees. Zone 19 complete. I bought the remaining fossils for the Pokédex. Another Tyrant, 2 Amora, and the Aerodactyl. Then, I did a mission following a Frostlass that was... apparently dead. I didn't quite get it, but hey, I got a Downstone, so I evolved one too. After that, I finally got the last Ralts I needed, and went to meet Vinny in Quasartico. There, not only Vinny and Tony were waiting for me, but Jet too. They explained that they're not plotting anything evil, and are actually creating the Wild Zone so the Pokemon don't turn into Rogue Megas and start wrecking Lumiose. Then we promised to protect the city and whatever, you know how it goes by now. But before leaving, Jet seemed to recognize Tony's jacket. Could it be because it's used by criminals? Oh, I think so, my friends. Vinny also told us that new Rogue Megas appeared, so more work for me. Before heading out, I bought a few more Megastones, Gyarados, Lucarionite, Aerodactylite, and Glalie. And just like that, we got Mega Gyarados and Mega Aerodactyl. Back at the hotel, we had a meeting and learned about the next 3 Rogue Megas, Dragonite, Tyranitar, and Starmie. You might already know Mega Starmie, but at this point, I hadn't seen it yet. And let me tell you, I was not ready. First up, Mega Dragonite. I defeated it and got the Dragonite. Dragonite. Then came Mega Tyranitar, which wasn't too hard thanks to Germanium being 4 times strong against it. And then I got the Tyranitarite. Now, only one left, Mega Starmie. But before we got there, Philip stopped us. He was controlling the situation. We beat him easily, and he gave Lida a Water Stone so she could evolve her Staryu. It's about time. Let's see this Mega. Wow. We defeated it and got the Starry Night. Afterward, everyone regrouped at Hotel Z. Tony asked AZ what determines the strongest Mega Evolution user. AZ said Floette itself decides. I bet Tony's gonna bribe Floette. At that same time, I got my next promotion match against someone named Grisham. Who? To find out, we went to Emma for help. She knew the name, but warned me it could be dangerous to dig deeper. I live in constant fear that Tony will poison me. Danger is fine. Emma said she'd tell me everything if I beat her in a battle. And her Mega Pokémon? Praise the great Lord Malamar! After defeating her, she finally explained. It seems that before everything went down 5 years ago, Team Flare ensured their legacy would live on by training a new generation. Grisham was one of them, and he may be planning something, so Emma sends me to Mabel to learn more. At the research lab, we find out, surprise surprise, Mabel was part of Team Flare! Oh wow! What a shocking revelation! Totally didn't see that coming! She told me to go to Novo Cafe to uncover who Grisham really is. Surprise! The random background guy was actually Grisham, leader of Team Flare Novo, and Grizel by his side. They're furious I'm working with AZ and clearly hold a grudge against him. Grizel told me to meet them somewhere to learn the truth about AZ and their plans. So of course, where else would we go? Lysander Cafe. It's totally run down now, but still, it's where I'd find answers. Except Grizel had other plans. She challenged me to a battle. Pyro. Wait, is she Mega Evolving? Nah. They gave Pyro a haircut. I defeated Grizel and finally entered Lysander Cafe. And oh boy, things got real here. Inside we learned the true story of Team Flare. At first, it wasn't an evil team, just people helping each other. But then Lysander lost it, becoming obsessed with saving the world through drastic action, reducing its population. Real hero material. And the ultimate weapon? Yeah, turns out it was created by AZ. This is the part where I pretend like I haven't played X and Y. Wow, we did? After the big lore dump, Grisham led me into Lysander Labs to see the truth for myself. So in we go. The place has been abandoned for 5 years, which means it's now completely overrun with wild Pokemon. Good for me though, new catches. First I caught Houndoom and Manectric, then later Mega Evolved them into Mega Houndoom and Mega Manectric. After some exploring, I found 3 keycards and fought an Alpha Aegislash guarding the elevator key. Before going down, I caught 2 Beldum, evolved 1 into Matang, and went to the control room. There's a lot of cool lore written all over the computers, but if you've played X and Y, you already know the gist. After reading through everything, guess who shows up again? Zygarde, and of course, L right beside him. L reveals that 1,000 years after the Great War, AZ built another device hidden in Prism Tower. L planned to activate it alongside the ultimate weapon back then, but needed Floette. When he couldn't find it, he turned his focus to Geosenge Town. When the ultimate weapon exploded, Zygarde saved all life from total destruction, exhausting nearly all its power. The blast also awakened the device hidden inside Prism Tower. To protect Lumiose from destruction, Zygarde must regain its full power. He also reveals that Prism Tower will soon enter a rogue mega state, and the only thing that can control it is AZ's Floette. When I returned to Grisham and told him everything, he said he understood, then dropped a bombshell. He wanted Floette so Team Flare Novo could redeem their name and prove they weren't villains like Lysander. They never chose to be associated with the bad deeds Team Flare committed, he said. Society made them outcasts, and all they wanted was to protect their home, Lumiose City. And then he gave me an ultimatum. If I wanted to battle him, I'd need more than a challenger's ticket. I'd need to give him Floette. I went back to Hotel Z to explain everything. AZ then decided that it was finally time to tell his full story again, the whole 3000-year saga. But this time, he revealed that Angie was the name of the second machine he created 2000 years ago, the very one now resting inside Prism Tower. That's why we have to become the strongest Mega Evolution user, to enter Angie and stop it from within. So yeah, we're not giving Floette to Grisham. We're going to face him ourselves, and we're going to save Lumiose City. But first, you already know, side quest time. I headed back to Wild Zone 12, where I caught an Avalugg. Then I caught a Trevenant for a movie, and named him Branch Pit. But enough side content. It's time to take down Team Flare. Meeting Grisham again, he hit me with some deep questions. Why do I help AZ? Why protect Lumiose City? And honestly, it made me think. Was I doing this for Lumiose? For the Living Dex? For the Shiny Charm? No, I just want Munchlax, that's all. Grisham respected my answer, and then called out his Charizard. Wait, does he have Mega Charizard Z? Nope, just a regular Mega Charizard X. Still cool though. After a fierce battle, I defeated him, and finally ranked up to rank A. Grisham, though defeated, stood proud, still believing in Lysander's ideals. Said there was some righteousness buried in his heart. Then out of nowhere, Zygarde appeared. Maybe to congratulate me? Or maybe to acknowledge Grisham. Whatever the reason, that was enough for him to set a new goal, to live without letting others define him. But before we could relax, Elle arrived with terrible news. The Prism Tower was reaching its breaking point. It was official. We are in the endgame. During dinner, Tony is looking at me with her crazy eyes. Then she announced she'd reach rank A2. Great, that only means one thing. There's still one more evil left to defeat before saving Lumiose. You're next, Tony. Suddenly, Floette started crying in pain, and as he realized it was reacting to the tower. No more time to waste. The next morning an explosion rocked the sky. We ran to the roof, and there it was. Prism Tower, glowing with a bright purple light. As he explained that to stop it, Floette must Mega Evolve and merge with the machine, turning it into Angie Floette. Only then could the city be saved. As he asked us to face his past one last time, and promised a good meal when we return. Deal. So with Floette in hand, we rushed to Prism Tower. But of course, Tony wasn't going to make it easy. She stepped in, smirking, and challenged me to one last battle. I knew she was evil! Fine, this is it. The ultimate battle. Everything had led to this moment. The fate of Lumiose City hanging in the balance. The battle was intense, and just when I thought I had her cornered... The Lord! An ugly but still very cool. She wasn't done yet, but neither was I. After one last push, I defeated Tony. Except she had one final trick. She snatched Floette and its Mega Stone, Mega Evolved it herself, and entered the tower. At first it looked like she stopped it, but no. Oh, no, is the tower exploding? No.
Pikachu!
Super mega fluid.
This was her master plan all along. She's using Angie Floette to destroy Lumiose. Rogue Mega Pokémon swarmed the plaza. We fought Rogue Mega Gengar and Rogue Mega Heracross, pushing my way towards Zygarde, who was waiting on the other side. But to get there I had to fight my way through a bunch of Rogue Megas, with the help of my previous adversaries. As we almost reached Zygarde, one of the funniest scenes in gaming happened. No, am I climbing on them? Look at the legs shaking. Where's Corbo in all of this? Oh, of course.
Down there.
Of course. He's a short king. It wouldn't help. I don't know if Corbo can make that distance. He barely did! He barely did! Oh, I'm really climbing, look. Look at him. Really pissed.
Yes, the Michu.
Corbo?
Do it again! Do it
I'm
again!
gonna do it again!
They're all looking at you!
What happened this time? Oh, there's more text! You fell off again?
Do it again!
I'm gonna do it again! I'm crying. Is it the same text now? I'm doing it again! Don't you dare fall off again, kid! Ah, there's an invisible wall! And after getting help from Grisham and Griselle, I finally reached him. Together we confronted Tony and Angie Floette for the true final showdown. Elle appeared, revealing he'd gathered 99 Zygarde cells, and conveniently, I'd been carrying the last one all along. Zygarde absorbed them all and transformed into... Zygarde complete form. Now the real fight begins. Zygarde struck from above, while I fought Angie Floette's massive roots below. Tony threw everything she had at me, but together with Zygarde, we managed to land one last blow. Core Enforcer! We won! Oh, that was so hype. The tower went quiet. We did it. Lumiose was safe. Or so I thought. Because Tony wasn't done. She tried to use the tower's remaining energy to destroy everything. Angie Floette charged one final beam. But then, the amazing pebble Zygarde gave us began to glow. It transformed into the Zygardeite. Oh! What is it? Oh? What? Does he have a
Pikachu!
cannon?
Yes!
It's a blimp! It has a freaking cannon! Zygarde! It's coming! Wait, what? Nihil Light. Oh. Oh, bro! Bro! With that power, we finally ended it. Angifloet was destroyed, Lumiose was saved. I was about to celebrate when... Are you for real? Well, at least AZ is finally free from his past and can finally live a happy... God damn it. Well, time for post-game. By the way, has anyone seen Clement and Bonnie? I'm truly concerned now. Days passed. Tony somehow was forgiven by everyone. Apparently, she had nothing to do with the tower incident. Sure. AZ's gone, but he left me his Lucario. And actually, Corina was the one that gave it to him. Now Tony's made herself HotelZ's new manager. I didn't vote for her. We got a letter from AZ thanking us for everything. I miss you, big guy. Then Vinny called, said it was finally time to make my wish be granted. I'm coming for you, Munchlax. Once we met Jet and Vinny, I asked for Munchlax, but they told me it would be impossible because Wild Area 20 was already packed with Pokemon. God damn it. So Tony suggested continuing the Z-A Royale, now rebranded as the Infinite Z-A Royale. If she's plotting something again, I'll find out. Now the Royale has no ranks, just endless reward matches against our previous opponents. But before that, there's a brand new Wild Zone to explore. Time to finish the Living Dex. In this new Wild Zone 20, besides the normal spawns, are rotating alpha Pokemon, so there's a ton of variety to catch. Here's the haul: Drogalge, Hippowdon, 3 Tepig, Aggron, Roserade, Goodra, 3 Bulbasaur, 3 Squirtles, Scrafty, 3 Totodile, Flareon, 2 Charmander, Simisear, 2 Chikorita, Garchomp, Simisage, and Alakazam. Then came the evolution spree: 2 Bulbasaur into Ivysaur, 2 Tepig into Pignite, 2 Squirtles into Wartortle, Ivysaur into Venusaur, Wartortle into Blastoise, Pignite into Emboar, Charmander into Charmeleon, Chikorita into Bayleaf, 2 Totodile into Croconaw, and Croconaw into Feraligatr. With that zone completed for now, I decided to focus on evolving some more Pokemon I had pending. I evolved Pikachu into Raichu, Pidgeotto into Pidgeot, Espurr into both male and female, Pancham into Pangoro, Whippinbell into Victreebel, Pumpor into Simipour, Ilioptile into Iliolisk, Eevee into Vaporeon, Jolteon, Leafeon and Glaceon, and finally Amora into Aurorus. I spent the next few hours catching more Pokemon. I started by heading back to Lysander Cafe, where I finally caught my last Beldum and evolved it all the way into Metagross. While I was there, I also caught 2 Doublades and evolved one into Aegislash. Then I evolved 2 Ralts into Kirlia, and one of the Kirlias became a Gallade. After that I returned to Wild Zone 20 to snag a Machamp. As you know, some of the evolutions are only obtainable through evolving with high friendship. Usually it's a process that can take some time, but in this game, it became really easy. All you have to do is come to Novo Cafe, buy something with the Pokemon you want to increase the happiness, and repeat 3 or 5 times. You see that after that, the Pokemon will be able to evolve. And like that, we're able to get Espeon, Umbreon, and Sylveon. Next, I evolved 2 Vanillite into Vanillish, then 1 into Vanillux, and also evolved Krokorok into Crocodile. We were so close to completing the Living Dex, just a few lines left. The last major line missing? Dratini. I'd seen Dratini a few times before, but never managed to catch it. Eventually though, I managed to catch 2 Dratini. After grinding for a bit, I'm able to evolve a Goomy into Sliggoo and a Snorunt into Glalie, and also Mega Evolve it into Mega Glalie. At this point, I was only missing a few Pokemon, so I decided to go back to Wild Zone 20 and test my luck. And sure enough... Ooh, Raichu! Shiny! Oh! Shiny Alpha Alakazam! What the Pikachu! Luck is working fine. I evolved Tyrant into Tyrantrum, Quilladin into Chestnut, Braixen into Delphox, and Dratini into Dragonair. One more visit to Wild Zone 20 and I finally found Dragonite. Then I got enough candies to evolve Dynamo into Electric. Only 8 Pokemon left. Time to enter the Infinite Z-A Royale. My first match? Against Zack. Poor guy. After the battle, I got a call from Lida, telling me to rush to Hotel Z. There, El was waiting for me. He told me that after our encounter at Lysander Labs, he'd regained some of his memories. He spoke of 2 beings, the one who gives and the one who takes. He asked me to find them, saying I was the only one he could trust with this. I guess I know who these 2 are. Lida and Naveen suggested I speak with Mabel and Grisham. They might know something. I talked to Mabel first, and she told me about Xerneas, who was apparently influencing the Wild Zones and creating strange alpha Pokemon. To reach him, I'd need to handle several alpha outbreaks first. On Wild Zone 3, I caught an alpha Steelix, I actually needed this. And on Wild Zone 5 and Wild Zone 9, we fight an Alpha Gallade and an Alpha Pangoro respectively. After clearing them, Mabel said Xerneas was nearing Lumiose. If we didn't catch him, another disaster could unfold. So I headed to Wild Zone 11, where I encountered and caught Xerneas. Next, I met Grisham and Grisel at Café Novo. They confirmed the identity of the one who takes, Yveltal. They advised me to head to Quasartico, where I could prepare for a battle of this scale. There, Vinny detected something fast approaching. Of course, it was Yveltal. Before facing it, Vinny suggested training through a new Rogue Mega Simulator. After 3 tough wins, I was finally ready, at the top of a mall of all places. This is fine, everything's fine. After a brutal fight, I caught a Valtal, 5 Pokemon left. Back at Hotel Z, Hell found me again. He talks a bit more about his ambitions, or whatever. For a guy with amnesia, he sure loves talking about himself. He challenged me to a battle, a test to see who I truly was as a trainer. His team was completely revamped, and the fight was tough. His ace? Mega Gyarados, just like in X and Y. After a grueling match, I barely pulled through and defeated him. That was hands down the hardest battle in the game, even harder than Rintaro. After the fight, Zygarde appeared briefly and then vanished. El said it was waiting for me at the tower. Not sure how he knows that. I guess after spending 5 years with a dog you probably learn how to comprehend it. Before taking on Zygarde, I wanted to finish everything else. Get all the Mega Stones, complete Mabel's research, and finish the trade evolutions. During a side quest, a lady traded me an Alolan Raichu for my Raichu. Then I bought Pinsirite and Failing Sight, both checked off. Mabel's remaining research tasks had me catching tons of Pokemon of different types. Tedious, but worth it. And finally, with help from my friend Paulo, I completed the trade evolutions. Slowking, Aromatisse, Slurpuff, and Scizor. And now, only Zygarde remained. Before ending my shift, I dropped by the Sun Emporium and bought even more Megastones. Scissorite, Garchompite, Steelixite, and Scolipite. 4 more Megas checked off the list. Now, with just Zygarde left, and only a few research tasks remaining, I was closer than ever to completing every goal. Or so I thought. The next day, I woke up ready to finish what I'd started, so I got to work. But then I hit the wall. Mabel's last research required me to win 500 battles. 500 battles! Well, time to battle. I threw myself into reward matches, facing all my past rivals over and over again. Eventually, I paused the Royale and chased some other goals, namely Megastones. I managed to snag Kangaskhanite, Charizardite Y, Blastoisinite, Emborite, Feraligatite, Gengarite, and Gallade. But there were still many left, so I upgraded my Pink Canary plush to the max. That doll boosts the Mega Shards earned from Mega Crystals, and with all the Royal money pouring in, it made farming stones so much faster. After a lot of grinding, I finally completed the Mega Stone list. Skarmoryte, Clefairy, Duragalgite, Scraftinite, Pyrorite, Melamorite, Alakazite, Drumponite, Agronite, Salamancite, and Metagrossite. Every single Mega Pokemon. Or so I thought. We'll come back to that, because first, there was Zygarde. The final legendary stood before me. The battle began with Zygarde 10% form. Easy pickings for Germinio, but then it transformed into the 50% form, boosting its defense and attack harder than ever. After a tough fight, we brought it down, but of course, that wasn't the end. Zygarde complete form appeared. Its attacks came in waves, relentless, overwhelming. For a moment, I genuinely thought this was it. Then I remembered everything my team and I had been through. All the victories, all the setbacks. Who am I kidding? Mega Meganium swept the floor with the Megazord. And just like that, Zygarde was caught. And the Living Dex was complete. After the battle, Hell approached me again, handing me the Zygarde cube, allowing me to change its forms. Then he revealed the truth. Like AZ, he too would live for 3000 years. But this time, he planned to spend that eternity doing it right, to truly create a beautiful world. He left quietly, and all I could say was, goodbye Lysander, and thank you. But the journey wasn't quite over. There was still one Pokémon and the Mega Evolution missing. One that has been promised for over 12 years. And now, at last, it was time to claim it. But first... What the Pikachu! Stardog is here! Oh my god! Stardog! Stardog! Siema. Thank you. She destroys everything I have. Alright, now back to the video. After 14 reward matches, I faced Tony one last time. She used Disease Floette and Mega Evolved it. But even then, we emerged victorious. But something felt off. Too easy. What was her plan with the Infinite Z-A Royale? That's when Emma appeared. After a long conversation, it was revealed. Tony is actually Jet's granddaughter. Her mother had passed away, and she'd come to Lumiose to search for her family, and announced she was stepping down as CEO of Quasartico, naming Tony as her successor. That's when it hit me. Everything Tony has done, every shady move, was for a reason. Money! It all made sense now! Oh, you're giving me Floette? We're good then. With that, I finally had every Pokemon and every Mega Evolution, only one research left. I dove back into the Infinite Z-A Royale to finish the 500 wins. After endless battles, I finally hit the milestone and went to claim my prize, the Shiny Charm. Or so I thought. What? You're telling me I just finished 500 battles and I still need 500 more? No! I refuse! I'm not doing this! Why would I do that? But I did it. I grinded and grinded and grinded some more until finally... Oh my god! Oh my god, we got the shiny charm. Let's go.
No, you're never gonna play the game again.
Never again. The shiny charm was mine. The challenge was done, and the next one, the next adventure, was just around the corner. Oh, and by the way, you might be asking, I did get Diancie and Mega Delphox once they launched.